Hello, my Squirrel Tribe 2.0. How you guys doing? It is hump day, my dudes. Hopefully you've had a good first half of the week. Today is a good day, and hopefully you have a good second half to the week. Listen, it's getting a little dark outside here. The rain is supposed to move in the next couple hours and then just rain all night and all tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. And in theory, we're not going to see sun again until Monday. So that sucks. But it's not as bad as if it was like crazy cold or something like that. I'm not ready to go back to crazy cold. So that's that. I've missed you all since the Mimosa Monday live stream. The moms have left. They left yesterday, probably around 10 a.m. So this morning when I got up and came out to the living room to fix coffee and my mom wasn't here, I was like, I had gotten so used to her being here. I was like, well, damn, now it's all like quiet and stuff. And I just got to drink my coffee all by myself. No little ugly little yappy little dog, Bitsy running around, her little dog. If you guys saw the live stream, she's so ugly. She's cute. Like she just is. So I even miss the dumb little dog, but it's fine. You're a little dog too. But we had a lot of fun on the Mimosa Monday live stream. Thank you guys for those of you who were here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. I thought it was great. I did not realize it was an hour and 20 minutes until we were almost done. But we liked it. Now, I did mention during that live stream that we were going to be making, I say we, the kid and her Nini, which is Kevin's mom, we're going to be making white wine cake. Well, we didn't really make cake. We made cupcakes. And I want to show you because I had bought this thing. Look, I bought this cupcake thing probably like 2 years ago because it was a really good price at probably Home Goods. And I never got to use it. It has a handle. Like it has a handle and everything. I got it thinking I would take cupcakes to the kid's school for her birthday sometime, and I never did. But these are they actually came out like stupid good. I made some with little bottoms on them, but I didn't do all of them. Look, I wasn't planning on this, but it's actually really good. Look, there's pecans in here. They're very soft. Now I will say that the recipe that my mother-in-law had for this, she said she got it from some lady in a grocery store, gave her the recipe. There's a lot of oil, a lot of butter, a lot of sugar, and it tastes like it. And it tastes really, really good. I have some of the icing left that they made with the wine in it. Also very good. The kid was like, she put some of the icing on her cupcake the first time, and she's like, man, you can really taste the wine in this. I don't know if I should be drinking this. And I'm like, when's the last time you got drunk off of cupcakes? Like, I didn't know that was an option, but it was actually really, really good. So I just wanted to tell you guys about that. My mother-in-law, while she was here, she got me a shirt also. So I got to show you guys this thing. Y'all know I have a Jeep, right? So she got me this shirt. It's got a Jeep on it. But then the back of it, wait, if I can hold it. Look at that. Is that not like just baller? I absolutely love it. And what's even better is my Jeep is a 4-door Jeep. And most of the Jeep things you find on shirts are little 2-door fun Jeeps. I have the 4-door practical Jeep because I'm still a mom, even though I like to get down and boogie or whatever. So I'm super excited about that. There's my bacon grease pan. I've done it again. I made bacon this morning for the man and I and some eggs. So that's doing its thing, getting so I can scoop it out a little bit easier to put it in a container and save it, since now I save all the bacon grease because it is extremely good on absolutely everything. I know it's defeating the purpose, but I made tofu a couple nights ago and I used bacon grease on it. And it's like, but tofu is plant-based and then you just put bacon grease on it. Don't judge me. I do what I want. Man, that tofu tastes really good. But the reason I wanted to mention the Jeep Wrangler shirt, besides the fact that it's just baller, is I saw this article on Yahoo this morning. Look, I'm going to show you this. Y'all see this? That's the tippity-toppity of a Jeep Wrangler, my dudes. Just chilling there in the lake. Just hanging out. And it says here, woman pulled alive from Jeep Wrangler submerged in Texas lake. And I was like, well, how? But how? I'm not quite sure how. So it says here, Marion County law enforcement officials made an unexpected discovery while responding to a report of a Jeep Wrangler submerged in the Lake Pines in the eastern part of Texas. As they prepared to pull the SUV out, they noticed a woman trapped inside and still alive. My immediate thought was, you see a car, shouldn't they have sent a diver also to make sure there was nobody in that vehicle that needed to be pulled out? Like, shouldn't you do that first before you try to tow the car out? Because I would think that would be much faster than towing the car. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know. But it says here that Marion County Sheriff's Office explained a fisherman alerted authorities after spotting the Wrangler's roof poking out of the water about 40 feet from the Woody's Camp boat ramp located on the south side of the lake. Officers called a tow truck to pull the Jeep out of the water, and they noticed the woman as they prepared to bring it back to shore. Local fishermen helped rescue her. The woman has not been identified. All we know is that she was safely rescued from the Jeep. There's no word whether it's her car or not, and transported to a local hospital. Officers quickly realized that the woman was reported missing to the Longview Police Department hours earlier. We do not know how long the Jeep was in the water. Marion County Sheriff's Office investigator Captain Chuck Rogers told NPR. Photos posted to social media by the Marion County Sheriff's Office show two men pulling a woman into a John boat next to the Wrangler that's almost completely underwater. The third brake light is barely visible. The SUV is attached to a tow truck, presumably so it doesn't sink. The investigation is ongoing, so details such as how the Jeep ended up in the lake and what the woman was doing inside of it aren't available. There was nothing uncovered during the investigation to suggest this case was anything more than an accident. As car enthusiasts, we can't help but think the story could have had a grim ending if the Wrangler had been equipped with a soft top. Well, I have partial soft top, partial hard top, but soft top, yeah, it would have leaked straight through. Water would have leaked straight through. But the fact that it was a hard top, I guess it seals up like crazy. No water went in. But I like how they're like, we don't know how the Jeep got in the water. It drove there. I don't know. Nobody picked it up and set it in the middle of the lake. It literally had to drive into the lake. I feel like that was one of those, probably a smart-ass sarcastic response to it, but it's pretty self-explanatory how a Jeep ends up in a lake. It drove into the lake. I know that's not how they meant it, but that's how I read it every single time. I'm like, you just want to say that I don't know why they put that in there, but to me, I'm like, it's pretty self-explanatory. Listen, for those of you who've been around on the main channel, and I used to do those little drink thingies, some of you mentioned that you missed that part. So I actually got something today while I was at Whole Foods. Where is it? Oh, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. So I got two things while I was at Whole Foods today. Hold on, my whole head's inside the refrigerator right now. Wait for it. So I got two different things. And the downside is a lot of these things at Whole Food, I try to find organic stuff, right? Because I prefer organic when I can. Try not to hiccup or burp. I'm not quite sure what was about to happen there. But a lot of them are made of coconut water. And I'm like, hello, imminent death. Not worth tasting it for you guys. I love you all, but taste it then I can't upload the video, and it was for nothing. So I didn't get anything with coconut. So I have to sit there and read the back of all these. And I know the people at Whole Foods are like, what is she doing? Because I'm standing there and I pull these things out and I'm like, mom eyes. I'm like, what does this say? I can't. And I'm like, nope, can't do that one. And I put it back. And then I get the next one. Nope, can't do that one either. Put it back. Get the next one. Yeah, I could do you, but man, you got a lot of sugars. Nope, put that one back. And so that was me for like 30 minutes this morning at Whole Foods. But I landed on two that I was going to try. So I got this one, Suja Organic. I don't know who this is. I don't think I've had one of these before. But elevated nutrients. This is immunity, the carrot mango, with immune health supporting probiotics and vitamins. USDA organic, non-GMO, high pressure certified, meaning high pressure certified, meaning cold pressed, right? That's what the thing that means. So it says here, I don't know which one I'm going to try. This says it's cold pressed, 9 grams of sugar, live probiotics, vitamin C from, is it acerola cherry or acerola? A-C-E-R-O-L-A. Acerola? Ass. A-S-S-E-R-O-L-A. That's not how it's spelled. Vitamin E from annatto. I don't know what that is either. It says separation is natural, so shake things up like a salt shaker. And then you've got this one over here, which I'd never seen this before, but I thought the bottle was pretty because that's what catches my attention is the colorful bottles. And this says Evolution Fresh, Organic Tropical Passion, Apple, Orange, Pineapple, Carrot, Mango, Passion Fruit, Lime. A lot of these have ginger in them. Ginger, on me, in case anybody's curious, if you don't already know, does the complete opposite of what ginger is supposed to do. If your stomach hurts and you're feeling a little like you might need to you take a little ginger and it settles your stomach. No, my stomach's perfectly fine. I take anything with ginger and it says, hey, go vomit and right now. It does the complete opposite on me. So I can't have anything ginger unless we want to have a little accident, which we don't want to have. So this here says cold press using high pressure processing, natural separation, blah, blah, blah. Excellent source of antioxidant vitamin C, no added sweeteners and no artificial flavors. Carefully sourced ingredients from farm to press. This is very cold. I can't feel my fingers. What is this one? So they're both actually, they're both a little high in carbs. This one's way higher in sugars because there's more juices in here. Obviously, this one's got like 10 and this has 2. I think I want to try this one today. I know we talked about carrot mango, but I think we're going to try that one today. And I'm hoping it tastes good because it shouldn't taste bad. Nothing about this should taste like ass. Like there was a lot of kombuchas there. And I was like, you know what? We need to try kombucha again. And I looked at a bunch of them and I put one in the cart and I walked around and I said, and I took it back. Hey, it smells good. What is this? Apple, orange, pineapple, carrot, mango, passion fruit, lime. Here's the thing. I don't really like passion fruit and I'm not quite sure why, but I've never been a huge fan of passion fruit. But I like the color of this. I like all the other ingredients. Ingredients, organic juices, apple, orange, pineapple, carrot, mango, puree, passion fruit, lime. Literally, that's all the ingredients. So this is straight juice, which is why it does have, for this one bottle, 49 carbs, 44 sugars. It's 210 calories, 2 grams of protein. Well, at least there's some protein. 25 milligrams of sodium, no fat at all. But there's a good amount of vitamins here. You got 54 milligrams of vitamin C, 120 milligrams of, MCGs, micrograms, right? Of vitamin A and 729 milligrams of potassium. There's no iron. And then there's 38 milligrams of calcium and there's no vitamin D. But that's fine. Let's try this. Hey, that's good. That's tasty. And what's even better is there's like little pieces of, I hope that's what it is, little pieces of like the pulp from probably the oranges, the orange and the pineapple. This is really good. This is really good. It's probably one of the better cold pressed juices that I've had. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie, at 44 sugars, this is something where I'd probably drink half today and half tomorrow and then limit juice for the next couple of days. Because normally I have orange juice at breakfast. I don't need orange juice at breakfast and a whole one of these. This is really tasty. I don't know if they have these anywhere besides Whole Foods. So this is what it looks like again. So if you're out and about and you see this like colorful thing right here, catch your eye, go over and check these out. They had different flavors, different ones. They had some of the like green ones that have like the kale, celery, cucumbers, some other stuff in it. And they had one with beets in it. And I still can't decide if I like the things with beets in it. So I went for the one that I know I like most of these flavors. So this one's actually really good. I'm going to look into this a little bit more, see if I can find them somewhere else. If you guys see them, I would suggest trying them because it's worth it. What does this say? Yeah, no, that's really good. That's really tasty. I don't have much to talk about today, guys. I just wanted to come on here and say hi and that I miss you guys. And I'd like to do another live stream. Probably going to hold out till Mimosa Monday though, unless I can get over here for one of these on Friday. I don't think Saturday and Sunday is going to work. The kid needs to go shopping for some new clothes. We need to get out of the winter clothes and into the summer clothes. And her taste and stuff has changed. And my weight has changed. So I need a couple new things too, because some of the things I wore last summer, I'm not getting into this summer. So there's that. So what we're going to end up doing is going through her closet, which is probably a complete shitstorm anyway, go through her closet and pull out all the stuff that she either has not touched in a few months or didn't even bother to wear last summer. And we're going to donate the majority of it to, there's a couple of different places around here that help donate towards the homeless. Goodwill will be the absolute last resort if we need to go there. But first, of course, we will go take some of the things that are in extremely good condition over to Plato's Closet, try to get just a couple dollars back for them, and then go buy new stuff with that money if possible. Everything else will be donated to, there's some women's shelter, there's some church-related thrift stores in Miramar Beach, I believe it is. So we'll take some stuff over there, and then hopefully we can go find some good deals someplace for some clothes. We went to Target yesterday. Yeah, we went to Target yesterday, and there was a t-shirt in the clearance section. This yellow shirt that looks like a you can't get lost at night kind of shirt. Like it wasn't glowy, but it was a bright freaking yellow. And the kid was like, "Oh, I love this." And I was like, "Why?" But I was like, "All right, your style. You do what you do, boo. You do you, boo." So she picks it up and we realize it has no stickers anywhere on it to show how much it costs. There's no price, whatever. So we go to the checkout to the lady at the checkout, not the self-checkout. Plus I had a bottle of Josh wine that I wanted to try. Let me show you. So I told you guys before, I don't drink wine like I used to. After I had the kid, I would drink Moscato, which I don't know if that's really considered a real wine. I know it is, but a lot of people don't consider it a real wine. But this Josh Cellars, that's who the champagne I've been trying to use during the Mimosa Mondays, because I like I like theirs, whatever, the best. But I saw this one and I was like, well, rosé, it's not a Moscato, but it's not going to be like super bitter and dry like a red wine. And it's going to have a little more flavor than like a white wine. So I got this, and I'm actually going to try this probably this weekend. The man and I, maybe we can get another date night or a date couple hours. The kid can watch a movie in her room, and he and I can watch a movie out here and have maybe a glass of wine or something. But anyway, so we're at Target and we get that. And so we go through the regular checkout, not the self-checkout. And the lady that's there, super nice lady checking us out. I tell her, I said, hey, listen, this shirt has nothing on it. I know you can pull up something based off of the little code on the tag itself or whatever. And she's like, well, how much do you think it is? And I was like, oh, I don't want to play this game. I don't know. She's like, so I told the kid, I said, kid, go back over there and see if there's any other t-shirts, any t-shirts whatsoever in the same size that has like a price tag on it. You can bring it over. And the lady looks at me and she goes, how do you feel about $5? And I'm like, I feel pretty good about $5. She goes, all right, it's $5. So then the kid comes back and she's like, I only found 2 shirts. One was $4.50 and one was like $12. And the lady was like, $4.50 it is. And so she overrode her override and put it in at $4.50. So I was like, well, that was nice. I don't know how much that shirt should have been, but we got it for $4.50. So the kid better love it. And then she got a Snoopy shirt because every once in a while she decides she likes Snoopy. I don't know. But I just thought that was great. We were able to get a new shirt for her, so she's not wearing the same stuff all the time, especially because she has a tendency to, in art class, get stuff all over her. So most of her t-shirts have some art-related something on it. Clay that has gotten on there and hasn't come out, or paint that hasn't come out. There's Sharpies that are on stuff. It's like, and I can't say anything because I was her age at one point. I used to draw all over my jeans, all over my Converse, all over my K-Swisses and my Adidas. Like, we drew on everything. She'll come home with just all these kind of things drawn all over her hands, and I'll start to say something and she'll be like, and I'm like, yeah, okay, so I won't say a word. Like, do whatever you want to do. It's fine. Draw all over yourself. Trust me, I get it. So that's that. But that's what we're going to do this weekend, is hopefully during the rain, go shopping and try to find some new stuff for the kid for the summer. And we're trying to narrow down what we want to do this summer. So, last summer, most of you know, last summer, this shirt is like the most awkward, like, material. Anyway, so last summer we did the whole from here through Mississippi, Alabama, blah, blah, Colorado, into Washington, and then Oregon and California. And then like there was some Texas and Nevada and Arizona for a second. And we did a lot. Okay. Well, this summer I'm like, listen, it's going to be real expensive this summer because prices have skyrocketed, and we want to do East Coast stuff. But it's like what we did last summer was in the RV, and we stayed at a lot of KOAs and a lot of Harvest Host kind of places. Well, this summer, what we learned last summer was that 114 degrees outside means 90 something degrees in the van, and it is miserable. And the kid, bless her, she likes the van, but riding in the back of that Class B that we have in some areas is very, very uncomfortable for her. And then the 3 of us trying to squeeze into this one, like, bigger than a full size, but smaller than a queen size-ish kind of bedding thing in the back of the van. Also in the middle of summer, gets a little hot. Like, you can only run the van. Some places won't let you run the van, so you didn't have AC. And sometimes it was so hot that even your AC could not keep up with anything. So it was slightly miserable. So this summer, I don't think we're taking the van out. I think what we're going to do is think of 2 or 3 places we want to go. And I know you guys have sent me some stuff because I've asked for some ideas. The kid really wants to go back to Las Vegas. She loved Las Vegas when we went through there last summer. We were going to drive through for like a day and then go, but we ended up staying for 3 nights because it was just the temperature, weirdly, because it's a dry heat, you did not realize you were sweating your entire body off until it was too late because you didn't feel the heat. But at night, it's just so incredibly pretty with all the lights and everything. She absolutely loved it. So there's a possibility we'll go back there. It's either there. Then she goes, well, I want to go back to New York because we haven't seen New York in the summer. We did, ice skating at Trump's ice skating rink when we went for Christmas when she was 7. but she didn't get to ride on a bus. We did the subway, but she hasn't ridden the bus. We did the Statue of Liberty, but I want to go to the Bronx Zoo, which I know is crazy, but there's all these places that we'd like to go and see, but I don't know if New York now is New York like it was. I know a lot of people say it's changed. You know, you've got different people in office there. You've got different protocols and different laws there now. So I don't know if New York is really where we want to go when it comes down to it. I still personally would love to go to Maine, Rhode Island, into Canada, over to Alaska, but that's going to get a little pricey. And you still have to take into consideration not just flights if you're going to fly, but car rentals if you're going to drive. If you fly and you need to drive, hotels, and the fact that everything probably books up really quick, and then food and just all kinds of stuff. So we're still trying to figure out exactly what we want to do. We do know we want to do something. The whole point of us changing our lives at the beginning of last year to move from Georgia to the beach in Florida was to make sure that we did as much as we could as a family before the child was old enough to go out on her own and start making her own life decisions and make her own family and things like that. So we want to do as much as humanly possible. There was even the talk of, leave the United States and go to a different country, but we're still not 100% positive on that, if that's something we really want to do at this point in time. Not that right here is any better with all the explosions and fires and all this other stuff, but that's for the other channel. But anyway, so we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do this summer. Where we live, it's going to be overrun with tourists. So staying here for the entire summer is also not something we want to do. We love it, but we also don't want to be here just in the smack dab crux of tourist season. So we are going to leave. We just don't know where we're going to go or what we're going to do. That's all I've got. So listen, I know this is like the most random hump day video ever. I say that every video, I know, because they're all just random as all get out. But I hope you guys are having a really good day. And thanks for listening to me ramble about literally everything I ramble about. That is all. I love you all immensely. It's almost time to get ready to go get my kids. So I love you guys, and I will see you again before Mimosa Monday. I just don't know when or where it'll be, and if it'll be live or if it'll be recorded. I'll give you a heads up if it's going to be live, and if it's going to be recorded, just hit the notification bell and you'll know when it comes out. That's what I got for you. So I love you all. You are my dudes. You are my family. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Bye.